Monday, November 23rd. It's a few days after the November 18th release of the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Remember, I got numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, so now I'm going to see if I can start to find number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm at my first McDonald's, so let's see what I can find.
A few moments later.
I have a Happy Meal. Why do I have a Happy Meal? They had number 2, but they also had number 6, and this is Mickey Mouse on the Hollywood Tower of Terror. I actually bought 2 of them, so one maybe I could just keep in the plastic, and then the other one I'm going to take out and add to my train. But I also got a Happy Meal because I haven't eaten anything today, so I got that. So one I actually got with the Happy Meal. The second one I purchased separately. And at this location, they charged me $1.99. When I bought the other ones the other day, they only charged me $1.76. So I think it all kind of depends on the city that you're in and the location you go to. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 6. I'm going to head to another location and see if I can find any other of the pieces. Now, I've been hearing around the interwebs that you can go in sometimes and ask for a courtesy set, because sometimes they'll get 2 or 3 or 4 courtesy sets that they just sell as a whole to people. Well, this location doesn't have that. However, she said that whenever the release is over, they have their display out. The general manager actually spoke with the owner, and they said that they would be more than happy to sell me the whole set whenever they get done with the promotion. Typically, they sell them for $25, but all of that money gets sent to the Ronald McDonald House. So that's nice. So she took my contact information, and she was going to let me know, hopefully, whenever they get done. And she said that they would be more than happy to give me the whole set. But I'm not resting on that. And I definitely plan to keep going and seeing if I can find more of the individual items. I'm at my second McDonald's location. You can see over my shoulder right here. I'm going to see if they have anything more available than the first location had. I've gotten lucky so far today because both of these locations, you can walk into the lobby as long as you got your mask on to place your order without having to go through the drive-thru, which I think is a little more personal, and you can actually talk to the person and not be rushed through the drive-thru. Let me mask up, let me get in there, and we'll see what we can find.
A few minutes later.
Okay, well, I am back in the car. They unfortunately only had number 4, which is Pluto on the Jungle Cruise. But of course, I already have that one. I'm going to try to find another store on my route while driving around today. And if I see one, I'm going to stop in. Hopefully, I'll get another one where I can actually go in the lobby. I am now at my third McDonald's location for the day. Once again, it looks like the lobby is open, so I'm going to mask up and see what they have available.
A few moments later.
I just got finished in my third McDonald's store, and unfortunately, the only ones they had were 3, 4, and number 6. And the girl was very helpful. She actually went and looked in the bin. She took all of the toys out, put them on the counter, and one by one threw them back in the bin. And then the manager came over and she checked in a box in the back. The manager did say that there is a truck coming at 4 o'clock tomorrow and to call back then. On to my next McDonald's, and we'll see what we can find. I've made it to my 4th McDonald's restaurant, and I'm going to head on in because it looks like the lobby's open. Get my mask on and see what they have available.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, I just got done in store number 4, and they only had numbers 3 and 4. I went ahead and bought one of each just so I have one that's in the bag and one that's out of the bag. I wish I would have thought about that earlier when I got number 2. I just stopped at store number 5, and they only had number 4, and that's the one with Pluto in the Jungle Cruise boat. I have one more store that I'm going to hit, and fingers crossed that I might be able to find something different over there. I just finished at McDonald's number 6, and they actually didn't have any in there. They said they ran out and their truck comes tomorrow, and to call back after 2 o'clock tomorrow. And the lady said if anything other than the ones that I have come in, she will put them aside for me. So I'm going to make sure that I check back tomorrow after 2 p.m. and maybe see what they have. I've just arrived at my next McDonald's location. This may be the last one for the day, and we're going to see what they have in store. And it looks like the lobby is now open. The last time I was at this one, the lobby was not open. So let's mask up and get inside and find out what they have. It turns out that the lobby was not open. Unfortunately, it looked like it was because I saw people come out, but I think they may have been employees. I did call though before I went through the drive-thru and asked what they had. They only had number 3 and number 6 available. Last week when I had called, they said that they had gotten a shipment in, but the boxes were still back in the storage area. And the guy offered to go back there if he was allowed to, but his manager said that they're not opening those boxes until they run out of what they have in store. I'll call back tomorrow and I'll call back the following day and see what they have. After an exhaustive search through 2 counties and 7 different stores, I was able to add one more Happy Meal toy to my collection, and that was number 6. This is Mickey Mouse in the Hollywood Tower Hotel. The consistent theme that I found throughout nearly every single one of these locations was that each store had quite a few unopened boxes back in their storage area, and they're only opening more boxes as needed. On Facebook and YouTube, there are a lot of videos and comments where people were saying to go in and ask for a courtesy set or a customer satisfaction kit. I did, in fact, ask each and every manager that specific thing, but none of them seemed to know what that was. Each manager said that they only receive a random assortment of boxes and that they never know what's in them until the boxes are opened. Now, interestingly, not a single location where I was actually able to go into the lobby had a display up for this promotion set of toys. They still had the previous promotion on display, which was Marvel. Have you been collecting these new Disney Happy Meal toys? How many have you been able to find? 1 or 2 here and there? An entire set? Put it in the comments below. I'll be heading back out in the next few days, so keep an eye out for some update videos coming in the next couple of days. But until then, remember, no capes.